$25 million says someone in Washington will say the word. That is the bet. Thousands of traders on the world's largest prediction market. Real money, binary outcome. Will the government confirm aliens exist? Yes or no? And while every gambler watches the dealer's hand, an anomalous interstellar object is already past Jupiter. Nobody at the table is looking out the window. This is The Bet, a Sentinel Network exclusive investigation. Polymarket is the world's largest prediction market. It works like a stock exchange for outcomes. You buy shares in yes or no. The price reflects the crowd's probability estimate. Right now, there are 107 active markets under the aliens category. Combined volume exceeds $31 million. The flagship contract alone has generated nearly $25 million. It opened November 2025. As of this morning, yes trades at 18 cents. That is not a fringe bet. That is real capital from thousands of traders. They believe there is roughly a 1 in 5 chance a senior government official will say the word extraterrestrial into a microphone before December 31st. February 19th, 2026. President Trump posts on Truth Social. He will direct the Secretary of Defense to begin releasing government files on aliens, UAPs, and UFOs. The prediction markets moved immediately. Alien confirmation contracts surged. Combined volume spiked past $10 million in days. Then came the follow-through. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth confirmed the Pentagon was working on a file review. Then, on March 18th, the Executive Office of the President registered 2 new domains, alien.gov and aliens.gov. A White House spokesperson responded with 2 words and an emoji. Stay tuned. Smiley alien face. The domains point to nothing. No website, no content, no announcement. But the Office of the Director of National Intelligence posted that files related to extraterrestrial life would soon be declassified. Yesterday, Representative Tim Burchett went on Fox News. He said he has been briefed by just about every alphabet agency. He called what he has seen pretty wild. The market is sitting at 18 cents. Same number it settled to after the initial spike. All that motion, all those headlines. Same price. Now, here is the problem. Every poly-market contract resolves the same way. It requires a definitive statement from the president, a cabinet member, or a federal agency confirming extraterrestrial life or technology exists. The market does not ask whether extraterrestrial technology exists. It asks whether the government will say it does. Those are not the same question. One is a question about physics. The other is a question about politics. The traders are not pricing alien life. They are pricing a press conference. They are betting on disclosure as a communications event. And that means every dollar in the pool is a bet on the behavior of institutions this publication has spent 5 months documenting as actively suppressing the evidence. We published the suppression gradient. It mapped the systematic institutional response to 3 IATLAS across 6 domains. We published the narrow band. SET-E pointed radio telescopes at the object within 72 hours. We published the 5th instrument. ESA deployed 5 instruments. They reported 4. The missing one measures the phenomenon behind the X-ray halo. We published the verdict. 28 briefings deep. 5 proposed engineering systems. A Bracewell probe model supported by data from 12 telescope facilities. We published the operator, a career counterintelligence officers network mapped across the UAP disclosure movement. We published the publication gap. Elsevier published 1 paper on the 3rd interstellar object in human history during 9 months of the encounter. 1. We published The Soft Landing. The holding company behind the Army's $4 billion recruitment contract produced the Doritos Alien Super Bowl ad. We published The Other Hand. 10 of the most prominent UAP voices on Earth. 4 months. 1 anomalous object transiting the solar system. 0 coverage. The traders are betting this same apparatus will voluntarily confirm the thing it has spent decades managing. 18 cents feels generous. Polymarket ran a 3i Atlas market. It launched July 4th, 2025. It generated $863,000 in volume. It resolved no at the end of 2025. The resolution required a government official to confirm the object was extraterrestrial. The object did not stop being anomalous when the market closed. 3i Atlas exhibited non-gravitational acceleration that changed direction at perihelion eon. It showed a nickel-to-iron ratio found in no catalogued natural body. 5 independent telescope networks produced data matching a single structural model no natural formation can explain. NASA's own JWST team mapped 5 chemicals venting in 5 different directions. The dark side running 20 degrees hotter than the sunlit side. Their own best simulation could not reproduce what they measured. The market resolved. The data did not. On March 31st, 2026, something happened that no prediction market priced. Japan's Parliamentary Federation for the Clarification of UAP held its 4th general meeting. The first words spoken were not about disclosure. They were about dead and missing American defense researchers. Chairman Hamada opened by presenting 6 photographs and 6 names. Every name on that slide was assembled by this publication. The Attrition Investigation. 12 names across the defense and aerospace ecosystem. Deaths and disappearances spanning 19 months. A foreign parliament put them on a screen and asked why nobody with a badge is connecting them. Representative Eric Burl-Isson subsequently filed an FBI inquiry referencing attrition findings. Polymarket has a market on whether the government will confirm aliens. It does not have a market on whether the people who would know are still alive to tell anyone. That is not a joke. It is the gap in the model. There is a version of this bet Polymarket has not listed. Will a peer-reviewed paper confirm that the properties of 3i Atlas are inconsistent with any known natural body? That market would not resolve on a press conference. It would resolve on data. We suspect it would trade at a very different number than 18 cents. 59 published briefings. 57 documented anomalies. 12 names on the attrition roster. 2 governments acting on the findings. A Japanese parliament displaying our research. A U.S. congressman filing an FBI inquiry. A Lockheed Martin vice president who tried to transfer crash retrieval material and died without a public record. And a Latin American research team that compiled 97 papers using a 10-inch telescope while the world's largest publishers went dark. Here is the Sentinel Network's assessment. $25 million in prediction market volume is a signal. A large, financially motivated audience is paying attention. That audience is betting on a political event. This publication has spent 5 months and 59 briefings documenting why a political event is the least likely resolution pathway. The suppression apparatus does not confirm things. It manages them. It manages journals. It manages databases. It manages disclosure advocates. If confirmation comes, it will come from the data. It will come over the objections of the institutions the traders are watching. The market is looking at the wrong scoreboard. The full briefing is on Substack. Link in the description. Keep looking up.